This is gonna first a store coming in here, right? Because the market's been pointed this way, so.
Pull up your shit.
Oh, let's see that. Oh, it's purple. Oh, it's purple.
Wait, go back and make sure you didn't. It's not a power cell. Power cells are great. Go back and make sure you didn't miss any.
Well, I mean, I think back up to the store anyway, so we're gonna go back there to.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine.
Intruder!
God! Really, guys? I'm in the middle of something here, alright?
Okay, alright, okay.
Okay.
They're in an enclosed.
You're right, we are in an enclosed space. I already have that. No, that's the wrong one. Ha! Glad I checked. So what happens when you take a bunch of people in a very close space and a blast bomb? This happens. Oh, then there's much stuff out of wood.
Just that it's hard to miss, is my point.
Yeah.
They don't do much in the way of AoE as far as multiple targets goes, unless they're right next to each other. But you have to aim a little less than you would. Oh, got him.
Let's just go for a lot at once. How about that?
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, there, got knocked down. Hup, 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 hup. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Get.
Damn it. God, you piece of fucking human garbage.
Yeah, fuck you. Ha! Boom! And
There comes the boom!
boom goes the dynamite.
Are you right there?
Fuck you.
Did that hurt? I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. Fuck you.
I don't want to pick up the first truck. I want to loot your useless,
Loot that.
limp,
Alright,
saggy
I'm over it.
body.
Oh no, what is all this? Oh, right, that.
Fine.
Oh, that's a pretty light. Oh, it's a bomb. Oh, it's a bomb! No, none of this is stuff I see.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unsaid.
So what would they bring us onto Project Zero Dawn?
Comedy, obviously.
We couldn't get Maria Bamford because she died 6,000 years ago, but you seem to have memorized all her bits. It's important.
Oh, I thought we were just taking like lots of people like, hey, you're on break. Let's do the Let's Play together.
Right.
So we're playing this game. It's about the apocalypse. Fitting. Just a breakdown in tears. Look,
Not even that. Like I would like to. I would like to be brought on, not even like to provide any stuff that goes in any system. I just walk around and be like, "Hey, cheer up!
Yeah, like come on, man.
Hey, man, it could be worse. We could be dying out
Hey,
there."
yeah, you know what the bright side is? It's if we get drunk, who's gonna care?
How do you give a lemon an orgasm? Come on. You tickle its citrus, that's the best. Anyway, you know about Project Zero Dawn now, so you can help her. You can die.
Yeah.
Anyway, next.
Not perish into oblivion.
Bring me back.
Opportunity. I must do this.
Yeah, about that. Your Apollo project evidently fell apart. So whoops.
Someone ate it. Someone ate all the pages. Someone brought termites in, and they ate all the pages. Why we recorded it on paper, I'm not sure.
Termites name. Oh, hey, this guy.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day,
What are you even here
I
for?
enjoyed schooling them.
To provide
Maybe I went in too hard on
That's
this
it, Cole.
poor counselor. She was cute,
Oh,
and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God,
Is he what fucked it all up?
A kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course?
oh my God.
Extinction? That's natural.
God damn it.
No, ma'am.
God damn it. How did no one even hear these logs, right? This everything was monitored.
Back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too. Just one. Now your day was a little sweet pea. Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange
Oh my
for 30
God.
years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
gross.
What is this thing, man? I think at that point I'd be like, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna call up the boss real fast. Are you sure?
I'm just gonna kill you.
Yeah, I can do.
And there's not even any police, so.
Where is this? I don't want to miss it.
Need them soon enough.
Okay, no, I missed it. Where is it? Or I didn't miss it. It's down there.
Well, it disappears where you go.
Okay, yep, I missed it. Oh, I gotta hurry. I gotta find them all.
Gotta find them all.
Okay. Right? Where the fuck are you? You're in here, aren't you? Here. Where? Where? Hey. What the? Oh, there it is. They're on the desk with the bright light, of course. Oh, hey, this
I
guy.
hashed it out with them. What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstitution...
I like how they're all like, yeah, the world's ending, but, their idea? Fuck that. I'm gonna, whatever.
A complete horror show. We have no right to take
Well,
the best
I
guess
mean,
at this stuff.
if you guys don't, there isn't a world. Yeah, see, there you go.
For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all in.
Wait a minute.
Literally.
I mean, I guess because there wouldn't be a world, right? So even if they did, like, the Pharaoh code goes out, stops verification, and then they open Elysium, and then you walk out, and like, oh, yeah, right, yeah, there's nothing, we died. No one is here.
Right, there's no
For
one else
life's
to do that
sake,
here.
I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
All right.
Cool, bye.
Boy. Silent, are you having a good time learning about how everything's awful and we all got fucked horribly?
Everything is awful.
Everything is bad when you're here.
Here we go.
It's the only one.
Because
Right.
Find the right configuration.
Huh?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
So that's the point of this, just these are all backwards for when I have to do it. Right? So what's the description? Show me or whatever?
There's a storage area nearby.
What, do I just turn this upside down? Is that it?
Well, no, look, the thing you examined had the code on it.
Oh. Oh, right. So it's... That's makes it hard to tell. So...
So don't turn your focus off.
Oh, hey, stay there. Okay, so what? So, right... Down... Right... Up, left. That didn't do it.
No, you,
But she said it was backwards. But
she said, maybe I can go find a hologram.
she did.
Because that one was in front of this one. Not that one. So
Why are you telling me that before I put them all back? Ah!
just let me figure out a little bit. Also, when you were standing in that line of me, just
Yes, you did, and I wanted to not think about that. I just want to get back to the fucking plot with your puzzles and such. Okay, so then I have to go to the storage area. What storage area?
I should check the door nearby.
For debriefing after presentation 2, it is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the, quote, fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but to terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that, while the reward of Elysium is not, quote, fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings toward greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish, and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant majority of candidates, or a significant minority of candidates, will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against his or her will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision data corrupted.
So can I have the supplements to read through, please?
I'm gonna need to sit down with the counselor and read through all this
Ooh,
shit.
Silence, are you... Actually, never mind.
There we go.
That should do the trick.
Okay, so then...
Now let's get that door open.
so then this one's backwards. Got it.
Up, left,
Up.
down. For how long?
God damn it. Down, right, up, left.
Down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, look.
What? Oh, it's upside down.
Yeah.
They doubled... Wait, so...
So, the ones...
So
okay, so
down...
So let's flip this. So down,
Wait,
left.
so this one was right. Fuck. I changed it by accident. I ruined it by accident. Shit.
Okay, down, left, up, right.
Right?
Yeah. And then we have to go back.
That
Never
Oh,
mind.
you don't. Sweet.
door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Bunch of enemies, probably.
I do not have time for this game. Give me the plot. Look, don't pad it with fighting. I don't have that. God damn it, fighting.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
What?
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Kill them all.
Make sure to don't get this shot. Or you can move and be right there. That works too. Okay. I see that blaze. Don't worry, I see it. Ow. Oh shit.
Oh boy. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay.
Come on, don't. Okay, is that all of you, right? What? There's still more left? Are you serious? There's one guy left? Where? 2 guys left? Where again? Oh, there you are.
How can you see in here with
God,
that
dude,
fucking thing in your face?
Could you not, like, move your head just a little bit every time? There we go. Oh, there's a lot more now. A lot more coming in. Oh, they're coming in, like, right... Oh, that's what the circumstances is, because they're coming in right now. Oh. I see. I'm kind of proud of these headshots that I'm getting when I can't even see them. And then when I can't see them, I can't even hit them. What does that mean? So the elite, where's the elite? Because I just do not have time for this, bro. I am dying to know what went wrong with Hades. I was hoping to sneak up on you, but nope. Set up for the headshot. All right. Cool.
Or not.
God damn it. All right, a-holes. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of you guys now.
I would definitely suggest you change armor now.
I agree. Just let me. Come on, die. You guys. Like I get, you know, that like it's a big game and fighting is supposed to add attention and whatnot, but I just right now it just really feels just in the way of me getting all this fucking plot that I so desperately want. You know, so you got to work for it, right? Ain't nothing's free in this world. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh hey, who let you over here?
Room's clear.
Okay, that's all of them now.
For a moment, anyway.
I don't want that. I just let me look at the body. God damn it!
Throw the
Dead
gun.
Springer. Go ahead, Jerry Springer. That's what I'll call it from now on. It's less terrifying. Jerry Springer. Pushing. Oh, whatever, I'm over it. Okay, so how do I get up there? Wait, is there anything for me to scan in here? Any squares? Any squares? Squares? Lots of squares. Squares galore. That does not look very friendly. That is not what I want to scan. The other way is stalagmite.
From Margot Shen to Elizabeth Sobek.
Oh, hey.
Subject, simulation results. Wow! You weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool! Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes.
Man.
Margot.
Go, Margot. What a bright spirit.
If I remember, Margot's like a kid, basically. She's like really young and enthusiastic. It's cool.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen,
Yeah.
and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to
Okay, yeah, you can
build
walk over to
and
the
lots of
left.
robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
She does look young.
So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it
I'm
makes
probably
kill
Hades.
people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
When Hades woke up.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that?
So
Why?
if it's not making more Deathbringers, but it's getting closer to Deathbringers. Like animal versions of it. Oh god. Oh, I don't like any of this. Alright. Well, that's... Okay. So then off on this side. There is not. So nothing. Over here. There's a square. For me to scan. Correct. Alright. Cool.
Did you already put your hand on that?
I thought that was just like the...
It might have been.
Hello,
Yes.
I'm Margot Shen.
Sorry,
and
Margot.
this is
I gotta go.
Hephaestus.
You're great! I mean, you were. I'm sure that. I mean, what you did was great still, and you're awesome. Super something you had to like die, and you were born into a doomed world. Of course, there's glass in the way.
Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Oh my god, yes!
But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Is it called breaking the glass? Is it called breaking the glass?
Why would she do that?
More clips.
God
Careful now.
damn it! I can't think fast. Yeah. I really don't. Just that. Eye opener guy, great. I mean, if the vents got you inside, why didn't you guys come inside sooner? Can I shoot into these vents? Because in a lot of games, you actually can't do this.
Remember what I said earlier about how you should try to do that? Because I had to redo a particular section because I kept thinking I could shoot through slats and it wouldn't let me, and it kept fucking up.
That is in fact why
That was
I
this
asked.
part. I kept being like, "Oh great, this is the great shot! I can shoot them through the ping." No.
I mean, like that's just hurtful. Like that they give you this view of them and everything, but then you can't actually.
Maybe they patched it and fixed that, but I don't think so.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong
She's honest about it.
albeit
This is my dream, except for the part where we're all dying and shit.
the challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement
All
four
the
major
people are like,
initiatives
who is talking? What is that like?
Yeah, what is on this?
First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
What about Portuguese?
The transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which
Gaming.
humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system.
Ha!
That
About that.
is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Oh boy, this really bites. DNA. I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Goodbye. From Samina Ebaji to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject, encapsulated DNA. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even with that eternity tech that Foss was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300, 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at -18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious. I think it's propitious? Propitious? Propitious?
I'm sure.
I've never actually heard it pronounced as one of those words that you only read.
Mm-hmm.
Propitious that we will be propitious that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life is the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Sabina.
I mean, as the people about like the head of it all, you know, have
That's
supposed to drop down. I have to go.
Propitious.
Propitious.
none of the ones I said. Propitious.
Another one.
From Samina Ibaji to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject: Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. It's pretty cool that they reference Papua New Guinea specifically, because Papua New Guinea, I believe, is the place with the highest concentration of completely discrete languages in the world. I wrote a paper about it. Not about them specifically, but about the ethics of saving versus not saving particular languages, and that was a data point.
I really don't want to just immediately, but like, there you go.
Well, if you snuck up on that one guy, you could probably secret hailing. Don't know if it'd kill him, but...
Let's go, yeah, I just, obviously. Or go to the melee first, that's fine too. And instead just swing your spear. Cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna preemptively just arrow breaker as I grab this, charge it, come out of cover, and bomb away. You're dead. You're... Ooh, Blaze. That's what I wanted to see, honestly. Blow up. You didn't blow up yet. What the fuck? There you go. A bit late, but there you go. Just Death-bearing guys left now. There you are. Hi. Hi. Gotta say, I really enjoy headshot Death-bearing guy with arrow swap to fast fire and then just finish him off real fast with that. It's very satisfying to pull together. Okay, so there's only the one square in here. It is not on the ground, probably upstairs, where that guy was standing. Being so stood my sockets. Well, I guess like where you fell and died does not look super comfortable. I'm just gonna put it out there. Here's testimony.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks.
Because he
Throwing
has some
more
weeks.
death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like
Actually
me
thinking,
in the
like,
world to come. If you are one of the
what,
people of the future world,
like, in the Apollo records, like, any typos there are there fucking all of eternity?
I'm sorry,
Embarrassing.
Oof.
and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Well, that's happy. Wait, where the fuck does this doesn't take me to that.